Rennenauto ist mein Lieblingsauto. Oh no! What?
That's right guys, the Bilstein Bandits are back. Myself, Steve and Misha took a trip all the way down to sunny Papenburg.
Misha, where the hell are we, bro? This is literally the middle of nowhere.
It is.
I don't blame you if you've never heard of this place. It's basically a proving ground for cars, complete with a 15-kilometre long oval designed for top speed attempts, as well as various trails and courses designed to test suspension. I'm sure you can see where this is going. Once we arrived, we were presented with 3 different cars. First up, the stock BMW 330i, complete with OEM suspension, winter tyres, and a big dislike of being sent into corners at any speed whatsoever. Then we had the BMW 325d, a bit less power than the 330i, but equipped with Bilstein's Evo S suspension, also those pesky winter tyres, and a jazzy livery worth at least 5 seconds a lap. Then we get to the big boy, our BMW 330i race car, using the awesome Bilstein Evo R suspension that took us to the podium last year at the Nürburgring, wearing a lovely set of Michelin Racing wet or slick tyres, and of course has a slightly bent door for a reason that I can't remember. Now interestingly, the circuit we're on today is a half-scale model of another quite famous German circuit. See if you can guess which one it is. And I'll be starting off with the car equipped with the Evo S suspension. Diesel power.
So now we're driving the Evo S. So this is the diesel version. Get the window up. Not the fastest down the straights, that's okay. How are we in the corners? Oh yeah, we're on winter tyres. Oh my word. Getting a lot of understeer from these winter tyres, but the car's remaining nice and flat regardless, which is nice. We'll break into here. How much grip you got? Not the most. Slows down okay. Look at the curbs, it feels alright. Not too bad in the old spine. Oh, big understeer up the top here. Very nice. Should be in a lower gear there. Good traction. The OEM car seems to manage to simultaneously be softer and have less traction. They're on very, very similar tyres. Right, we can start maybe bringing it up a little bit now. Still braking quite early. Can we get it in at all on these tyres? No. Outside line's nice. Nice torque in this thing as well. I get a little bit unsettled on purpose here, but it just seems to really be quite a safe setup. It's not really designed for sort of dedicated track use this, but it's not bad. Yes, on the curbs. It's a bit greasy out here, but we're getting there. Now, given that we are in basically, I mean, apart from the suspension, the car is stock. You kind of wouldn't feel like it. Trying to shift it with I'm not really shifting using the RPM, just like the torque. Haven't quite got the grip to go much faster into here. You can feel the tyres moving around underneath me there. Right, let's have a go at doing a nice lap here, shall we? How late can we brake? Yep. Oh, winter tyre moment. We've got Steve behind us in the race car. Oh, there you go. That's the difference between the race car and the road car. Oh, come on, Diesel! Oh no! Look at the race car go, man. I love that car so much. Look at it. It's so cool. How mad is it that my name's on the side of that car, you know? I think the car's starting to get a little bit unhappy with being sent around the circuit. I mean, like I said, apart from the suspension, which has been fairly flat so far, we've been okay. I mean, the downside is really we are being let down a little bit by the tyre we're on. This winter tyre just doesn't have any grip at all, so we're just sort of waiting for it to fall apart really. So I'm going to drive around now, give it a lap to cool down, and then we'll come in. So finally, we're going to send it in this car.
So next up, it's time for the stock 330i on OEM suspension, but there had been a development. When Misha was out doing his laps in the 330i, one of the tyres decided to eat itself, so I was going to get the treat of driving on some much nicer tyres. I also decided that it was time to scare Steve.
You want to come?
Yeah.
Live
commentary of Steve Brown's death.
Where do you reckon you break?
Well after the bump.
Okay, so like, what, here? Oh, it dives in, doesn't it?
Yeah.
How about here though? It might stop.
Nice late apex. Oh man, look at that. Feels so much quicker as a passenger, Jesus. I was obviously going like 10 seconds lap quicker than this. Oh, go on.
This is how the tyre delaminated last time. Oh my god!
Oh my god.
It's so, it moves around a lot, doesn't
It
it?
moves around. Oh. Been getting a cone there.
Oh!
Jesus Christ. We're not going to have any tyres left at this rate.
Oh, get in there, Lewis.
That's some good speed. Sliding it through. Here comes speed shut.
Oh shit.
Give him some space.
That's right, mate.
See ya.
Here it is.
Why did I agree to this?
Who did that?
So as you can tell, I got a bit too enthusiastic trying to scare Steve in that one, but you can really feel how soft this OEM suspension was. The car really pitched into the corners, lots of weight transfer there. And funnily enough, with a grippier tyre, you can actually start to see the limit of what the stock suspension can and can't do. But now it's time to hop to the complete other end of the spectrum and jump into the race car equipped with that awesome Evo R suspension.
But this is the one that we've all been waiting for. Getting in the race car. Yeah! Oh, I missed this thing. Oh, it's just... It's night and day, you know? Night and day. I mean, of course it is, you'd expect it to be, but... Compared to the other car, it's just got infinite grip. I mean, of course, this car's had other modifications besides the suspension, but the way this thing just changes direction. It's so impressive. I know, obviously, that I wear a hoodie and a jacket with a big Bilstein logo on, and I drive a car with a big Bilstein logo on it. But the reason why I'm happy to do that is because this Evo R is just next level on circuit. Oh, I could just do this forever. In fact, I'm going to go around until they tell me to stop, I think. Some racing wet tyres that we are probably currently decimating. You can feel the car moving around on top of the tread. But it's like riding a bike, this. You never forget how to drive this thing around the circuit. It's so intuitive. There's nothing like driving a race car, and I wish all of you watching this could have the chance to do it at some point, because it's just something else. You're driving this, even with this, you know, production-based race car. It's just this purpose-built thing, it feels like, and it's just so good at what it does. What it does is inspire confidence, you know. The Evo S does it to a degree, but this is a whole different level. Nice and sideways there. Don't quite have the power to keep that sort of slide going though, that's the thing. There we go! Now we're moving. I think I've overheated that tyre a little bit. Starting to get a bit slidey now, we're going to get a bit quicker. Well, we've caught Steve up. So now you've actually the difference between a race car and a road car, albeit with some rather nice suspension on it. Break that one a bit. Tires are warm now. So much. There's nothing quite like a production car that has had itself thoroughly violated by a racing team, equipped with some top line suspension and just sent out into the wild.
I know that a 330i race car probably isn't at the top of people's bucket lists when it comes to driving something, but this is probably one of the most satisfying race cars that I've driven in my admittedly short racing career. It's that right combination, not quite being fast enough to do you any serious damage, a little bit slidey to help you get used to moving a car in that way, and gives you the confidence to push and try and find where your limits are, as well as the cars. I know it might seem pretty nerdy, but it was actually super interesting to get into each car and feel how each different set of suspension reacted to the different challenges we were putting on it. Of course, the cars were different, they're built differently, so there's a little bit of variance there, of course. But going from the Evo S, which is sort of a nice street-style suspension, back to OEM and feeling the car pitch around, and then going to the Evo R, which was pretty uncompromising, all about track performance. That's the kind of thing I think will really benefit myself, Steve and Misha as racing drivers, especially going into this 2024 season. Big things coming up at Bilstein this year, guys, so make sure to stay tuned. Take care, have an awesome day, and I'll see you for the next one.